But this is kind of like a mini insurance policy. And man, for $25, you can't beat it. Well priced, very well written, very well illustrated. Take my advice. Get the survival guide. Get it now before it's too late. Order it now at forthepeopleshow.com. Just click donate now, put $25 in, and your address, and tell me what you want and if you want the book. Now, it's a donation of $25 or more, and that helps For the People stay on the air. And we certainly could use your help. By the way, in October, we're kicking off our share-a-thon for the program, and we do this twice a year. That helps bankroll us for a little bit with our initiatives of getting us out and trade publications to let more radio stations know that we're on the air with LPFMs across the country and radio stations across the country. And it costs money to do these things and to be able to operate, to do the broadcast. And we do this with no salary whatsoever, 2 hours, Monday through Friday. And we're going on 3 years doing it. Can you believe that? North Korea, by the way, I told you yesterday, and warning you and everybody in this country that this man is going to launch. And this time it's going to be a spectacle, and I'm hoping that the THAAD missile system works. But this is a very important story written by Catherine Lam from Fox News, talking about an expert warning that amid Pyongyang's continued threats to sink Japan and blast the U.S. into ashes and darkness, that's what Kim Jong Un is saying, that's what he wants to do. That's the warnings coming from Pyongyang, saying that they're going to sink Japan and blast the U.S. into ashes and darkness. Leading Seoul-based North Korea expert Andriy Lakov told Fox News Kim Jong Un is accelerating his missile and nuclear program much faster than anybody expected. They want to get to the point of having sufficient number of intercontinental ballistic missiles capable of destroying a sufficient number of American cities. North Korea's media on September 3rd said Kim Jong-un inspected the loading of a hydrogen bomb into a new intercontinental ballistic missile. According to KCNA, the expert expressed doubt about reining in North Korea's trajectory in achieving its military goal, adding the use of any military force would send the peninsula into war. He said sanctions and regional diplomacy would not work either. He says, I don't think, unfortunately, there's a way to stop them. Petkov said, no way. A use of military force, but that would result in a second Korean War. That would be an absolute disaster, he added. They will not want to talk about denuclearization. They could talk about a nuclear freeze in exchange for political and economic concessions. Lankov provided a glimmer of hope amid the dire analysis. He says he's only mildly worried and believes Kim is rational and knows a war with the U.S. would end its regime. It's alarming. There is probably mistakes that he has made, but he says maybe it's misunderstanding. Maybe it's stupidity, just bad luck. North Korea continued its bombastic and bellicose threats against the U.S. and its neighbors today. The time vowing to sink Japan with a nuclear bomb and reducing the U.S. into ashes and darkness. This is the rhetoric, folks. I think the guy is serious. You don't create a 6.5 earthquake in your country from an atomic bomb, literally, more devastating than Hiroshima and Nagasaki. I don't think the guy is rational at all. I think the guy is nuts, killing his uncle, killing his brother. Much more provocative than any of his dad or any rulers thus far. And Japan, not very happy with what's being said, said this is extremely provocative and outrageous, he said. It significantly escalates tensions in the region and is absolutely unacceptable. South Korea President Moon on Thursday, that's today, dismissed the notion of developing or receiving nuclear arms in an attempt to deter the North, according to the news agency. They got people like Japan who have had bombs dropped on them, as you know, trying to ready themselves, protect their people, but the whole peninsula is on edge about this guy, and I predict the guy will launch something and it will provoke us into a war with them. And I predict, and I hope I'm wrong, I've had so many emails come in over the last day or so after I've said something saying that any day we're going to turn on the news and just know we're at war because we just shocked it. But that's what's going to happen. This guy is unhinged. I think he has a death sentence. I don't think that he is happy with himself. I think maybe he had some religion or something that happened. I think he's totally psycho. I think he's willing to plunge his entire nation, including himself, into oblivion. I think the guy I think people give him way too much credit. Honestly, I think the guy is cuckoo. I think he's a killer. He's unhinged. He's playing with fire. And the fire, folks, is nuclear, and we cannot stand by idly, and nor any other country in the right mind and civilized society and civilization allow this man to be able to continue getting better and more precise with the capabilities of striking the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, give me a break. That's exactly what he wants to accomplish. Are we going to give it to him? Are we going to little sanctions, giving little spankings is not going to deter him. And as long as China continues shipping in ships here and there, and Iran getting things in, as long as there's things getting in, and believe me, he's stockpiled enough food to feed his folks, at least his greedy self and his scientists, to be able to keep in the game. He's going to still pursue these nukes and still threaten us, and because he's got them, folks, and he's ready. These people are war hungry. I really believe it. Now, there's the other side of these things. We're saying, with the United States, they're the ones that are being provocative, and South Korea, they're the ones being provocative. Really? I don't see them launching missiles over Japan and making these threats, saying they're going to bring them to ash, only when provoked by the North. The North is the provocator, folks, here. And that's what it is. We know. He's nuts, folks. Just remember that. I told you.
We'll help you survive this thing called life. We're for the people. For the people. For the people is there.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us and went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew is I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it. Don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Wounded Warrior Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on, to trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
For the people is there.
For the People has a special opportunity for you. If you own a business and want to gain a national audience that is loyal and will do business with you, imagine being able to get your product and or service into the hands of tens of thousands of people each week. Sponsorship opportunities are now available at rates you can afford. Finally, the show you love with your business supporting what we do in partnership. Start running your commercials today. To contact us, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Get ready, get set for 123 Ready TV, the brand new app that everyone's talking about for your PC or Android device that allows you access to most every movie or TV show ever made. Sound incredible? Well, it is, because once you pay $19.99, that's all you pay. Just the movies and TV shows you like without the hassle. The internet streams everything already. What 123 Ready does is it finds them, then delivers them directly to you, commercial-free. There's nothing quite like it, and it's available now at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And before you buy 123 Ready TV, watch the video and see how simple it is to start watching all those movies and TV shows. If you like movies and TV shows, but don't enjoy paying for all of them, no problem. Just pay $19.99 and start enjoying countless titles and entertaining TV better than anyone. Get your 123 Ready TV for $19.99 at forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page. Some things in life need a little attention. Like a plant. If not watered, it begins to turn brown. But if watered properly, its leaves turn green again. Like a plant, For the People needs watering too. Your thoughtfulness provides sustainability for us to grow and reach our full potential. You see, For the People depends on you to broadcast this program to help inform and educate folks so you can make a difference right where you are. Grab your watering can and join us as we endeavor to make a difference in people's lives each and every day. To donate, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Just look for the watering can and water as much as you can. At For the People, our garden is full of opportunities, and planting something allows others to enjoy the benefits. At For the People, our mission is simple. Give you the news that matters with good old-fashioned common sense, mixed with a conservative point of view. Simply log on to our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Thanks for your support. We are For the People, and I am Keith Allen on a Thursday. Thanks so much for tuning in and joining the discussion, because the conversations that we have many times are water cooler discussions, things that you can share with other people. And when you're sharing what you're learning, you can share the show. Just let them know where to find the show, whether on this radio station, which we really appreciate our affiliates around the country that carry us daily, or maybe you're listening online at forthepeopleshow.com, our website, forthepeopleshow.com. But let them know where they can find it. So wherever you're listening, whether it's on the station, let them know what frequency, that's important, or if you found it online. But either or, we'd really, really appreciate that, because you'll help us grow the broadcast. United Airlines, another public relations nightmare on its hands after allegedly bumping a 77-year-old woman who travels in a wheelchair off her flight to London, according to her son. She was heading to London. Steve Williams said he had dropped off his mother at Ronald Reagan National Airport in Arlington, Virginia. He trusted the airline to make sure that she arrived at her proper destination. WUSA TV reported that she was scheduled to fly to Newark, New Jersey before catching a connecting flight to London. They assist people in wheelchairs and get someone to